Hey, welcome back to Dan's Hangout Garage, and today, like the title says, Mitsubishi. Be working on the wife's Mitsubishi Endeavor. This past winter, we had the window regulator break on us, so the window would fall down. I kind of screwed it up a little bit just to keep it, but every time the door would shut, it would fall down. So now it's time to replace the regulator. Also, during winter time, we also broke the driver's door handle, so I replaced it. So we do have the rear door handle, so to make it match shiny plastic, old plastic, we're also going to swap that out. But I did a video on that one before, so I'll link that up. So we're going to replace this rear door handle to make it match this one, but I'm going to not show you that because I've done one before. So I'll link that in the description. Link it that corner. So let's get in here and see what we got so far. So the regulator I bought it off eBay, of course, from everydayautoparts.com is where it really came from. It's supposedly a remanufactured, and I've never bought a remanufactured one, so we're gonna hopefully install this one and see how it works for being a remanufactured one. But Everyday Auto, so I guess this will be a review for you. Because they did tell me to send me a picture installing the regulator, and they give me 5% back. But I'm going to make a video instead. So let's see what we need to take the door panel apart, and yeah, let's get going. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is right here in the door handle, there is two Phillips screws we're going to take out. And then up here, there's another Phillips. Take off this little bracket housing for the door lock, which this one is broke, which I should have ordered one. But this is my daughter's side of the car, so she won't be able to get it anyway. She'll be able to roll down the window, hopefully, and yeah. So that's time-lapse me pulling the door panel off and getting to the regulator. Okay, we got the door panel off. So our next step is going to be, we're going to take these two 10mm out, which is going to make this window really loose. There's the little bolt I have in here trying to hold it up. Didn't really work too well, I guess. But what we'll do is we'll take these two 10s out, raise the window up, take a little bit of tape, and hopefully hold it up so we can get this regulator out. Because after we take these two out, we're going to take these two and one here. And that hopefully we can twist it, get it on out. Okay, after you remove the first two 10mm that holds the window in, the best thing to do is just take your hands, slide it up, get you some painter's tape, up and over. It would help if you had a clean windshield too, or clean glass too, to help. Then I like to take a piece across. Now, just to let you know, if you have tinted windows like this car is, aftermarket tint, even though they're dirty, you still want to use some kind of painter's tape. You don't want to use duct tape or nothing that's going to leave a harsh residue on there, because then it can mess up your tint. So our next step after taping the window up, so hopefully it doesn't fall down on you, so we got the 10mm here and then two 10s here. We're going to pull these out and hopefully be able to get the regulator out. Had to get another 10mm. I used that one so much it was wore out. Okay, so next step, you got the regulator loose. Time to get the motor out. These two 10s. And there's the bottom one. So 3 bolts for the motor itself. This way you can drop the motor down to this lower level and get this clip off. Push the clip, slide it out, and there we go. So, as you can see, somehow we got unwounded. This is supposed to be here. That's supposed to be there. So, yeah. Let's get the new regulator and see what we got. So here's the new regulator. Looks all a little bit better. Yeah. Time to get it back in. Slide the motor in. Regulator. You want to bolt the motor up first. Let me rephrase that. You want to plug the motor in first. Let's see if it'll plug in. Okay, plug the motor in first. Then we're gonna bolt it up. Find your holes, line them up, and put your tins back in. I'm gonna loosely fit everything and then show you, and then I'll turn the camera off and just get everything tightened up. You don't need to watch me tighten everything back up. Okay, here's something I did not mention. The window bolts are quite short compared to everything else. You got to make sure you don't mix those up. So, they're just a hair shorter. I kind of mixed them up. The rest of them are all pretty about the same. The motor one has Phillips heads on them. These do not. Alright, so now what we can do is we can go ahead and slowly take our tape off. Oh, did not mean to hit the camera. And slowly drop the window down. So we can put the other 2 10 mils in. So we got the window down to where we can get these bolt holes lined up, and the same thing with everything else. Just gonna put the bolts in, both of them loosely fit. Sorry, my hand's in the way. I know you can't see it, but it's kind of awkward. Okay, hold your mouth right. And then we're going to tighten them up and get the door panel back on. Alright, we got everything bolted up. It's time to put the door trim back on. So the first thing you're going to do is plug the switch in. Because you got to do it blindfolded. Can't really see it. Okay. Now, you're supposed to have all these pins out, but half of them are broke, so not gonna get to put them all back in correctly. Alright, then we put our housing back on that's broke. Had to fight it a second. Even though it's broke, it didn't want to go in. And then your 2 door panel screws. And voila. Now we get to test it. We get to test it. Alright, time to test the window, see if it's gonna work. And it does. Yeah. down and up. So now we can roll the window up, and when it's raining, we don't have that little gap, you know. So everydayautoparts.com, not bad. Reman window regulator works pretty good. So that's going to end us for today. Thank you for watching how to install a window regulator on a 2004 Mitsubishi Endeavor. Next week, we'll be trying to start the motor. Got the plugs, wires. We're going to try to get it started up. So hopefully you stay tuned to next week, and comment, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Give me a thumbs up. Help me out. Yeah. So I'll see you hopefully every Thursday. Bye.